Hi Pisces, welcome to your October 2021 reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Michelle. I live in New Zealand and I am a tarot reader, among other things. So we're just going to have a kind of brief energy check-in for October. We're going to see what's going on. Going to see what you can expect. And I always try and give guidance as well in terms of how to navigate whatever energies kind of show up. So I'm just laying out the spread and then we'll get into it. That's too many. I'm not taking them. So I'm using the Divine Feminine Oracle deck today, the Quantum Oracle, Whispers of Love, and the Gilded Tarot, just for those that are interested. Ooh. Okay, so what I can see is right now we've got two fives that have come out. We've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So at the moment, you are going through a transition kind of period in your life. And it's feeling quite tricky. It's feeling like there's no way out of it. I can't win either way. Like, if I go this way, here are the problems that I'm going to have. If I go that way, here are the problems that I'm going to have. Yeah, it feels hopeless. And I say that too because we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like, there's a lot of disappointment. Like, I just can't figure out how to make my wishes come true. We've got the Sun in reverse. We've got the Moon here. The good news, however, is that in the kind of future mental positions, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is a very abundant card. So this shows me that you are going to move into a mindset in the future, or you're going to have an idea or some kind of inspired thought that's going to make you feel a lot more abundant, a lot more powerful, or that is actually going to bring in some kind of abundance. Now, this doesn't have to be like wealth, like finances, but it's going to bring in something that really is going to transform things for you in a really positive way. So But right now, the energy does feel difficult. It feels like you can't get ahead. It feels like potentially you've had to compete with others for what you feel should be rightfully yours. And with the sun reversed and the moon here, which is in kind of your physical reality plane space, there's things that just aren't clear at the moment. It's like you can't see things clearly. There's a lot going on kind of behind the scenes, really, that I just don't think you're privy to. I do think that you might have to kind of reevaluate your desires or your dream or what it is that you think you really want, or see things slightly differently, because we do have the 7 of Cups. But there is something that is really trying to come in for you. We've got the Magician here. Currently it's reversed, but we do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I do feel like it's all, there's just all this stuff going on behind the scenes. It's kind of like, have you ever heard that saying, like, rejection is God's protection? It's kind of like that almost. I kind of feel like you've been trying to make something happen. It could be something to do with career, because there is a lot of Pentacles energy here, or just something really tangible. Like, it could be like something like you're trying to work on something to do with your health, or like your body, or something like that, and it's just not coming together. It's just not happening. There could have been like a lot of false starts, a lot of things that looked really promising. It looked like it was going to work out, and then it just hasn't, right? But there's something bigger going on behind the scenes is kind of what I get. And there's going to be this new mindset, or this new epiphany, or this new idea, or something that's going to happen, like intellectually, mentally, in your mind, in your thoughts, that really, I think, is going to turn a lot of things around for you, or that has the potential to. Let me put it that way. It has the potential to. And over here, we've got listen with your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. So I'm not really resonating fully with the words of this, but the impression that I'm getting from it is, it's kind of like you're seeing things, you're having ideas, and there's something that's right there that you're not quite seeing, or you're not quite joining the dots just right yet. But if you can, it's gonna line everything up for you. We've got the 2 of Consciousness card, which is present power. So I think this indicates that you have kind of a choice in how you see things. And I do get a little bit of kind of victim consciousness with this card. So I feel like if there's a way that you can look at things a bit more objectively, maybe take yourself out of it, maybe take your kind of hurt and disappointment about the things that haven't worked out of the picture, then I feel like you're going to be able to see things a lot more objectively, and you're going to find some power in that you're then able to leverage your mindset, spin your mindset in such a way that then you're going to be able to let something beautiful come in, or that's going to lead to just a mindset that's more likely to create success for you. And over here, we've got these Divine Feminine cards. So we've got Mary Magdalene. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. And we've got Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So all I'm getting from these cards really is just a reiteration of what I've already said, which is that you're kind of not realizing how powerful you are at the moment. And I think you're kind of looking at what's happened as being like a failure, or a loss or something that cannot be fixed. I think you're just in the kind of hurt and the sadness around whatever hasn't worked out the way you wanted it to. And I just think that if you can, it's not that you have to deny the feelings, like it's not that you have to deny the sadness, the grief around these kind of expectations or these hopes that you had that haven't been met. But I think if you can put a little bit of distance between that and yourself and realize, like, okay, there's sadness here right now, there's grief here right now, but I am not sadness, I am not grief. Like, I think if you can allow yourself the space to recognize that these emotions exist, but that they are not you, they are separate to you, and that they are transient, they will pass with time, then I think you'll be able to open up a little bit of space, a little bit of like emotional distance that will allow you to see that you have more choice or more power than maybe you think you do. And I'm not saying that you're going to flip that switch immediately. Like, it might be a little bit of a process. You might spend a few weeks working through that energy this month. But I think that's what you're really kind of called to do right now. There's definitely something that is trying to manifest for you, and it is something really, really, really good. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, but there is just this need to kind of soften your heart a little bit, to release some of the attachment to what has happened in the past that hasn't worked out. And the need to bring in kind of a bit more clarity that maybe what you had wanted might not have even been the right thing for you, and that there could be something even better on the way that's being lined up. So that's what I have for you guys, Pisces. I hope this resonates, and feel free to leave me a comment. I always like to know how these messages connect with you. And do remember too that these readings aren't just for your sun sign. You can also watch them for your moon, your rising, your ascendant, your Jupiter, your north node can also be really powerful to watch the videos for whatever placement you have in the north node. So with that in mind, you might like to check out some of my other videos that I've posted for this month. I hope you have a great month, and look forward to catching you soon.